Hey everybody! Tonight I thought I would do a video on some of my makeup brushes. I went through most of them and guess I didn't realize I had as many as I do have, so it's a little bit hard to try to pick out some of my favorite ones. I will tell you that I got a lot of them on eBay, so I did save quite a bit of money that way. The first brush that I'm going to show you is, I think it's called the Airbrush, the 55 from Sephora. This is a great brush for using for liquid foundation. It really does give you that airbrush look, and it's really easy to use. It has a nice long lightweight handle. If you do that buffing motion with your liquid foundation, it does give that flawless type of appearance when you use this brush. The next brush that I like is the, let's go with the Sigma SS197. Now this is one of my newer brushes, and I also really like this for foundation. It's really nice for packing the foundation onto your skin and then for buffing it out. And I also like the angles. You can see this way, so you can get onto the side of your nose and around the side of your eye to help get your foundation on that way. And it's also very smooth for buffing your foundation out. It's just, I've washed it so it's got a little bit of an odd shape, but you can see it has that flat top shape to it. The next brush is one of my old standbys. I've had this for a really long time. It's the Trish McEvoy, and it's number 37. She doesn't do names, she does numbers on her brushes. And this is a great blusher brush. Say that 3 times fast. And what I use it for is, of course, putting on my blush. I use it for contouring my face. I use it for contouring along my chin. And I use it for either, some people like to do that C for contouring around the side of their face, or that E, whatever you prefer. This is a great brush for that. The next brush is not only one of my favorites, but was really one of the best buys that I got. I was in TJ Maxx, and I found this. It is called the Essential Beauty, and I don't even think it has a number or a name on it. Sort of like a kabuki brush. It's very soft, it's very dense, and the best thing about this is that I always have a problem when I use powders and mineral foundations. And once I bought this, I don't know if it's the synthetic bristles to it or just the density of it, but it really buffs out the mineral foundation for me really well, and I'm able to use it. So I do love that brush. The next one is one, I don't use it that often, but if I'm going out at night and I want to put on a little bit of translucent powder to set my foundation, I have this really cool fan brush, the B08 from NYX, NYX. And the nicest thing about this brush is that the size of it is that, you know, if you dab yourself into the powder and then pull it over your face this way and over your foundation, it really gives nice coverage. It's nice and smooth and just seems to work really well. So this is one of my favorite brushes also. The next is for shadow, and in one of my previous videos I think you saw how I put my shadow on. I like to pack it on like so, pack it into the crease. I don't use a separate brush for that windshield wiper type of movement that everybody does, and I actually use this to put the color on the sides of my eyes also. And it just is the right shape and size that it lies very nicely. And this is the Smashbox 32. After I do that, I take the Sigma SS224, which is one of my all-time favorites. I use this brush every single day, and I blend in that side color and pull it forward, and blend it in and pull it forward. This is a great brush. It's got very soft and just the right amount of density to do that motion. The next one is, can you hear I have a fly that's decided to come and visit me and be part of the videos. The next one is the MAC 205, which is this brush, and this is for your mascara. Now, no matter how well I take care of my mascaras and making sure that I keep them just the right amount of time, and they seem to always clump on me. So I love having this nearby, so I actually just place it right into the base of my lashes, wiggle it, and pull it up and out, and it seems to get out the clumps from my eyelashes. So this is a great brush. And the last one is also from Sephora. It's the 22, it's the angled liner brush. This is great. I have a couple of Trish McEvoy eyeshadows, one in a purple and one in a dark blue. And I use this, I take the product and I put it on both sides of the brush, and I lie it right on to my lash line and just follow along, patting it. It makes it very easy. If somebody out there has problems with liquid liners or other type of liners, this is just great. It's just an easy way to get yourself started on liners, and you'll really enjoy it. And the best part about it is because of, let me see if I can show you the angle. Because of the angle of it, I'm able to turn it and do that nice line that you like to get at the end of your eyes, ladies, for lifting up. And it's really nice. You put it into your color and just put it right into place and dot it in. Perfect line every time. So I would definitely give that a try. Now the last thing that I want to talk about is cleaning your brushes, and of course cleaning your makeup. It's really, really important that you make sure that there's no bacteria on your brushes or on your makeup that you're putting onto your eyes or anywhere onto your skin. So what I do is I keep this little container with a little tiny ivory soap in it, and what I do is if I'm going to rush, because I do wash them pretty much all the time, is I wet the brush, I dip it right in, I swirl it on the bowl of the sink, I rinse it, and then I make sure that I shake it out to get the water out. I might go like this a few times also to make sure that the water comes out. And then I lie it on its side to dry. Never put it this way to dry, because the water will go down the shaft and you'll rot out the wood of your brushes and they won't last so long. So always put them on their side to dry. And then the next thing that I do is I have a product called Blender Cleanser. For anybody that saw those little pink sort of squishy foam balls that people were using to put their foundation on, of course I had to go out and try it, but it didn't work for me. I think I was a little bit too rough with it, so I actually tore it. So I don't have that anymore, but I did get to keep the Blender Cleanser. Love this. I keep it near the sink also. You can see it opens up and there's like this little pump to it. You push it down and the product goes just into the top here. And I'm able to just take my brush, swirl around in the water in the bowl, do the same process where I tap it off, sort of shape the brush, and then leave it on its side to dry. Now, I was going to do a video on cleaning brushes and cleaning your makeup, but there's so many good ones out there, so I thought instead I would just direct you to one that I found that I really liked, and it's by this lovely lady whose name is Bunzy13, and I'll put a link to her video on the side over there. Please take the time to go and take a look at it, because it's really important for knowing how to keep your brushes and your makeup clean. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video this evening. If you like my videos, of course, please subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or if you want me to do a special review for you, please leave me a message down below. And have a good evening. Bye, everybody.